Angelina and Anisha.
Yes, sir.
Actually, you both of you look like twins, lah. Yeah,
No. How so?
I don't know. Okay, now let's start.
I'm actually going to be laughing about this for a while. Let's start.
No, no, no. You know why I told you this? I just want to make you all calm, happy, so that you guys
Okay.
can start well,
It's
right?
working, sir.
All right, cool.
Okay. Can I start now, sir?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So, hi, good morning, sir, and everyone. We are Group 6, and my group consists of three members Anisha, Dashrin, and myself, Angelina. So, I will be the first presenter to present the first topic, which is the adoptions of analytics in the industry. Firstly, it would be sports. So, sports analytics uses statistics to predict the outcome of a play or game. Front office and coaches use analytics to scout opponents and optimize play calls. The use of analytics of the field is essential for those who bet on sports or participate in daily fantasy sports to gain valuable information. Most elite sports use data analytics, so for instance in Premier League games, cameras track every player's movement using pattern recognition software, generating over 25 data points per second. Second example would be football team Real Madrid, which partner with Microsoft to go digital. Real Madrid uses data to gain advantage. By using the data, injuries can be predicted and prevented, peak performance can be analyzed, and training optimized using data. Second slides. Second slides will be agriculture and farming. Data analytics can help farmers of um, monitor health of crops in real time, create predictive analytics related to future yields, and help farmers make resource management decisions based on proven trends and reducing waste and improving profits. For example, smart farming using data analytics solutions. So IoT smart farming solution can monitor crop fields and automate irrigation. Farmers can also remote check fields, and also smart farming uses smart technologies to innovate agriculture. So in the coming years, it will bridge high-tech and traditional farming. Farmers use data to calculate yields, fertilizer demand, cost saving, and crop optimization. Third slides would be entertainment and media. Data analytics help entertainment and media companies uncover hidden insight in their data, from social media listening to predictive advertising, pricing, and sales forecasting models. Using this information, entertainment and media companies can better understand and target consumers, improve user experience, and streamline business processes. So, for example, Spotify collect user data using Hadoop Big Data Analytics. This data is used to give user personalized music recommendation. And also, many of the most popular media services rely heavily on data-driven personalized content. Second example is Netflix. Netflix analyzes a variety of data points to provide user recommendations, including device use, viewer duration, previous rating, viewing history, habits of viewers with similar viewing history, and information about available titles. Netflix algorithm analyzes all this data and recommends personalized options to viewers. Last would be oil and gas. Big data analytics reduce downtime and equipment maintenance costs, improving asset management. Data analytics can improve and enable safety measures in the oil and gas industry. So, for example, upstream analyzed by collecting seismic data with sensor across a potential oil source area. Data is aggregated, cleaned, processed, and analyzed to determine drilling location. Data can be also combined with other data from previous drilling operation, research, and etc. to determine reservoir oil. Second example is Shell. Shell uses fiber optic cables, which is created in partnership with uh, Hul, with Hewlett Packard sensor to avoid risk and save time and money. And the data is then transferred to its private server maintained by Amazon Web Service. Thank you, and I'll pass it to the next presenter.
Thank you, Angelina. Now I'll be presenting the strategies prepared by industries to embrace analytics. The first will be sports industry. So sports analytics is a field that applies data analysis techniques to analyze different components of the sports industry, such as player performance. The findings are used to make decisions that improve the performance of a team or a sports organization. One of the major strategies that companies in the sports industry take is to be receptive of the fact that analytics improve the quality of the sport as it has been proven useful. For example, in baseball, a technology from Sport Vision was installed in 30 major league stadiums to track pitches during the game. This allows better precision in making decisions, and it can be determined accurately if it was a strike or a ball. The next strategy is introducing wearable technology. Data from fitness trackers have become increasingly popular in the sports industry. Adidas has a system called Me Coach that requires players to attach wearable devices to their jerseys. Data from the device shows who are in tip-top condition and who needs rest. It also provides real-time statistics on players such as speed, heart rate, and acceleration. Such real-time data could help trainers and physicians plan for better training and conditioning. It can also help make the sport safer by knowing each player's specific needs. Next is for the oil and gas industry, one strategy is to use big data to reduce production costs. Big data analysis may be utilized to increase production efficiency and to save costs in general scenarios. Rock analysis, for example, is used to determine an adequate site for digging oil wells. This saves time and cost as a whole, as the outcome of the analysis is mostly accurate. Next is using algorithms for predictive and preventive measures. Predictive maintenance lowers the expense of unpredictable maintenances. These forecasts can assist businesses to optimize downtimes for large-scale maintenances. Algorithms can forecast breakdowns with an accuracy of more than 70% to enhance productivity. Additionally, businesses might use precautionary maintenance strategies involving frequent equipment examination and replacement. For the agriculture and farming industry, one strategy is implementing AI systems to help farmers improve their harvest quality and the accuracy and precision using precision agriculture. It helps in identifying diseases in plants, pests, and poor nutrition. AI sensors can detect and target weeds and then decide which herbicides to apply. AI also assists in optimizing irrigation. Rain damage, for example, can be very destructive. When bad weather delays harvesting, the crop becomes more mature, which makes it lower in quality. High temperatures may also decrease quality, but drought stress may actually benefit quality by delaying maturity. So it's very situational based land. Farmers use computer vision and deep learning algorithms to capture data from drones flying over fields. From the drones, AI-powered cameras can take images of the entire farm and evaluate those images in near real time to recognize the problem areas and make potential improvements. Nowadays, tech-savvy farmers are moving towards indoor farming, which is a technique of growing crops or plants in a packed environment on a large scale. This implements the growing methods like hydroponics and artificial lights to provide plants with the nutrients and light levels required for growth. And the last part is entertainment and media industry. For this industry, internet service providers or ISPs can use big data technology to monitor and trace illegal distribution of content. Music piracy happens because of two parties, distributors of illegal content and providers of file sharing technologies. This industry can tackle both of them by developing new watermarking methods that can trace the source of illegal distribution. Additionally, ISPs too could keep tabs on the downloading activity. For example, online platforms like SoundCloud have analytics which can be used to monitor activity and insights. The company itself should be responsible for making sure that their platforms do not support illegal downloading of content, as this could affect artists and celebrities. So the next part is how effectively can an organization use analytics to transform? So I'll be talking about Google. The first part is insights help improve ROI and provide website specifics. Google Analytics provide businesses with tools that help measure trends, like showing business owners if there's a specific product on their website that's suddenly gaining popularity. These kinds of insights can help you create better marketing strategies and other business-related plans. The second one is you have a better understanding of your client's behavior. This is a measured customer-centric approach, which includes user IDs that help track the behavior of your customers with regards to your business. This provides information about your client's life cycle in interacting with your channels. Since they are given very unique user IDs, you can track their behavior individually. This is important as consumer behavior is rapidly changing. The third part is targeted marketing. Data obtained from analysis can be managed in various ways. One is using these sets of data for advertisement personalization, which plays a great role in marketing. Google gives you the option to set up personalized ads relevant to the geographical data collected from your clients. For example, say you have gathered a useful amount of first-party data from a specific state. You can use this set of data to create an audience for your next ads. This data will aid you in placing ads that will yield sure returns as it is targeted to an already interested market. And the last part is search engine optimization or SEO. This tool gives insights regarding the pages of your website that are gaining visitors and your best performing pages. This can help you strategize on what kind of content to invest in and how you allocate your efforts accordingly. That's all from me. I'll pass the presentation back to Angelina.
Hi, it's me again, Angelina. So I'll be talking about Spotify. So how does Spotify improve user experience? So Spotify select a large portion of its data to improve customer experience. This data helps the app target its audience and update advertising strategies. Using listener profiles, the platform generated relevant advertisement for its target audience. Spotify provides music, podcasts, and video. Classic and new songs are also available. They can share and send and use other features. Share song, artists, or albums will also increase the app's download. Big data make personalized advertisement and use user data. Target a potential user can engage. Spotify uses big data to collect campaign data and promote user experience. So, how does Spotify collects data? So, Spotify uses Java, Hi-Fi, Papa K Kafka, and others to collect data. Spotify uses big data to produce accurate result. User interference in the Spotify app is a critical aspect of machine learning. The data is used primarily for three purposes: playlist, information, and personal history. Spotify also collects user data to understand user behavior. It gives the pattern and music info. This also generates a user suggestion, and also AI helps Spotify to perform. It finds data pattern using collaborative filtering. It shows each user, artist, and song. Data science prediction helps Spotify make decisions, and big data analytics help to develop a strategy. Thank you. I'll pass it to the next presenter.
All right, thank you, Angeline. Can you change the slides? All right, perfect. All right, so one of the many ways, so basically Elon Musk, he developed a way to one of the best way to reduce cost is actually by recycling battery used from Nevada Gigafactory while reducing cobalt. So it's one of the most expensive battery materials, and that is one of the reasons why actually Tesla has one of the most highest cost made vehicles ever. So next, for identify market opportunities. So as everyone knows, Elon Musk, he's a genius. So he's a person who's very futuristic. So he tries to invent a car which is less expensive, which is reasonably good for everyone else to drive, and with less issues. So that's one of the issues. So second is Elon Musk bringing battery production technology in house as well. Third, market confidence in Tesla. So for the third point, to satisfy its customer, Tesla foster loyalty through proactive relations. Tesla is actually consistent in communicating with customers. As everyone knows, Elon Musk is actually he's a person who he takes care of like everything, and he's very straightforward, and he just likes to keep everything like straight up on the roof. And one more thing is Tesla actually listens to the customer feedbacks, from surveys, from forums, and everything, and from other customers' perception as well. So for develop new product, Tesla actually builds cars by developing software on unique hardware. This actually enables the company to improve its car software functionally for every few weeks. So there's every few weeks and there's new update, and it keeps on going, this updating. Next slide. All right, so for Facebook, so basically there's 3 points. So for first point, it's actually tracking cookies. So Facebook actually tracks its user across the web by actually using tracking cookies. And when user actually logged into Facebook and browses any other websites, Facebook actually can track the sites that you're visiting. For the second point, facial recognition. One of Facebook's latest investment has been actually in facial recognition and image processing capabilities. Facebook actually can track its users across the internet and other Facebook profiles as well, with image data provided through users sharing. For third point is tag suggestions. Facebook actually suggests who to tag in user photos through image processing and facial recognitions as well. Alright, so the organization's challenges before and after implementing analytics. Alright, so first, Google. So challenges. So basically filters are not applied in GA. So this is one of the challenges. So when it comes to implementations, handling large volumes of data is one of the implementations as well. So going back to the negative, alright, the challenges which they face by Google, customs, dimensions, and metrics are not defined. And when it comes to implementations, changing technological landscape. For third point, events are not used. So for implementations, quality of storage and retrieving data. Alright, so as everyone knows, Spotify actually has been one of the best platforms, which has been growing platform in the recent history. So one of the challenges which actually Spotify actually was like going through until recent time was actually it allows many users to illegally stream music. So it actually caused a downfall towards the music industry. So this is one of the thing what they did. So one of the implementation is actually with data stored in so many locations. So one of the things is high security. One of the implementation is high security. So it's like very difficult to access. So it's going to be like very hard for someone to actually hack through it. So next is pro rata system. Actually collects money from ads and subscribers and distributes by giving top percentage holders money from users who have never listened to their music. And for implementations, planning and forecasting operating cost and capital expenditure for Spotify supply chain. Right, one of the challenges which Tesla was going through, the first one is actually supply chain issues. Second point is global chip shortage. So everyone know that Musk he actually created a chip. So this is a chip which is like basically the brain of Tesla. So it just controls the whole Tesla and just controls the brain of Tesla. So it's one of the things where there's like a lot of updates. So he needs to update it like every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks. One more thing is it's actually pandemic blocked the industry as well. For implementation, the issues of offloading data from car storage to the cloud is one. For the second point is vehicles could also be hijacked. So that's one of the downfall which Tesla have due to the chip. Third is security of data in every transition phase of collection, innovations, and usage process. Alright, so for Facebook, one of the challenges for Facebook is targeting the right audiences and retargeting interested users. Since everyone knows Facebook is a very good is a growing platform, so it's one of the challenges which actually Facebook has because the users are it's quite huge for users. So of targeting the right audience is going to be hard. And one more thing is retargeting interested users through surveys and all that is going to be another difficult part as well. So for implementations, the amount of data being collected, data from multiple sources, management of multiple social properties as well. Alright guys, just want to say thank you so much to all my teammates and thank you Sir for your patience. Thank you guys.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, uh, uh, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so now it's Q&A. All right, so yes, I leave the floor to the audience. Audience, do you have any questions for Group 6? your question is valuable. Okay, my
Yeah.
question is different. Okay,
Okay, I have a question, sir.
okay,
Okay,
please introduce. Hold on,
okay,
hold on, hold on.
I'm.
Hold on. So when hold on, Naveen, 1 minute. So when you are asking question, please introduce yourself because they might not see who is the person asking, right? And yeah, okay, okay, Naveen.
Okay, hi, I'm Naveen. I have a question. Previously, you mentioned that the farmers are using now they're moving towards indoor farming, right? They're growing the crops indoors. Are you referring to automated greenhouse?
Hi,
I think
Navin.
this is
Okay. Yes, sir. Sorry.
yeah. I think this is your part, Anisha.
Yeah, it is. Sorry. Navin. Hi. Thank you for your question. Can you just ask the question again, please? So sorry.
Okay. Previously you mentioned that the farmers are growing their crops and farming actually indoors, right? Were you referring to automated greenhouse because that also collects helps them to collect data about the crops and stuff like that. So were you referring to that?
Okay, so as far as automated greenhouse is concerned, I didn't really talk about that because that's also a very wide scope. I narrowed it down to a common thing that we always hear, hydroponics. So hydroponics is the usage of water instead of, like planting without soil. So it's using water-based mineral nutrients and like solutions to help provide the nutrients for the plants instead of the traditional soil and fertilizer method.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your answer. That was actually
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you for your question. Anyone else has anything to ask?
Anyone?
No, sir. No, sir.
Hey, ask question lah. One question doesn't give you the 10 marks. I think I told you. Anyone would like to ask question? No, no question. Okay. All right. So okay. So now this is my part here. Okay. So okay. Thank you very much for presenting. All right. So what I see, the example that you give is good. Okay, you give what do you call that? The industry, sports, right? Agriculture. Um, then you use Google, Tesla, right? So the example is good, right? So what is not I'm not seeing is this. So whenever you are talking about this organization or industry, you can also you should have also mentioned something about the data. So the only data that I saw was on uh, net is it Netflix that no Spotify. Yeah, that was the only one liner data that I saw. Okay, so for this presentation, it has to be you have to support a lot of datas. Okay, in terms of percentage, if you can't get the value of the data, you can give in terms of percentage. You can compare from one point of time to another point of time, and then if you can have more statistics in terms of graph, which you are able to obtain online, so that will be good to support your presentation. So this is what we normally see, right? Because data speaks a lot. Okay, numbers speaks a lot. All right. If I were to give Anisha 1 ringgit and or to give Angelina 2 ringgit. So which one speaks the most? One or two? So two is the value, although they said number one is the bigger number, this one, right? But the value, in terms of value, so this is how we do, we see things. So you will not run away from data, okay? Because why? You are in a digital era, okay? You guys are I have read a lot of papers, and they say that you guys are digital natives, right? So you guys are in the digital era. So numbers will not, right? Numbers will be a shadow. Wherever you go, the shadow will follow you, whether you like it or you don't like it. It's your shadow. So you must appreciate this little bit of data. No need to do heavy calculation, just to appreciate those data. And those data will give you will make you a better pathway, because the understanding of data is very important. So yes, that's my what do you call that, my feedback to you guys. Okay. Good job. All right, thank you very much. All right, so thanks guys. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, cool. So next group. Next group.
Here's a group 12.
Okay, get
Hello,
ready.
sir. Can you hear me? Yeah, okay, okay.
Sir. Hi, sir.
Yes. Hi.
Hi, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, Angelina.
Sir, can I ask a question?
uh, yes, yes, sure, sure, sure.
Okay. What time are you going to upload the recording session? Because we need to record, right?
You cannot do upload the recording session now, because the section is in progress.